All right, so for today's video, I'm working on Chris's car from No Nonsense Know-How. If you haven't checked out his YouTube channel, go check it out. I'll have it down in the description. But he bought this car, I believe out of New Jersey. That's what the tags are on it. And if you watch his video, it's pretty interesting, pretty cool just to see. He actually got this thing running and driving. He was doing a burnout with it. But some cool tricks that he was doing to get it fixed up to be able to run it. And then he brought it to me here to fix the structural sheet metal, which he had me in his last video here on the green car that he did. So go over and check that out. But in his video, I did a quick description, but here I'll show you the things that I'm going to replace. And for today's video, I'm going to tear everything apart as far as what needs to come off to fix the structural parts that I'm going to fix today. And that would include, which I got a little bit started on the front end just because I wanted to see how the bolts will come out, and they're not going so good. So that'll be interesting for the day to see how far I can get. But I'm hoping for today I'll have the fenders, hood, front bumper, all the grill pieces off. Get anything out of the engine bay out of the way that I don't need. The steering box and column need to come out. All the steering suspension needs to come off, and the back also. So the leaf springs need to come out, which they might have to get cut out because I doubt the bolts will come out of the rear torque boxes because they're pretty rough on this car. So whole firewall forward, tearing everything that can unbolt off because I'm replacing the shock towers here. I'm doing a one-piece assembly, driver side, passenger side, and I am going to change the rad support after looking at it. And it's going to be completely off of the car once I change these two panels, so it just makes sense to change it, especially with how cheap that panel is. So firewall forward is going to be new metal because if you can see, just the rust, the rail, this side is especially bad. You can see near the steering box there, or near the idler arm, it just is gone back into the floor support. There's no torque boxes in 67 on the passenger side. There is one on the driver's side, so I'm going to put both in. So structurally, this car will be as solid as it has ever been. And then working back, I'm going to do a one-piece floor, which I'll show you here in the video. I have it sitting outside here. It meets where these shock towers are meeting at the floor supports. It's the whole bottom of the car back to the taillight panel. Rear rails, floor pan, transmission pan, trunk floors, everything's all into that one-piece panel. So gonna have to tear out just the seats here, which I'm gonna reupholster for him. But he has everything else gutted, which is good. So I'm just gonna tape up the glass on the inside, the front and back glass. I'll roll these quarter windows down and leave the interior panels on so it covers that glass, because any sparks will stick right into that glass. And because I'm going to take the front end off, I'll probably just pop the doors off just to make it easy so I can get in and out of the car doing this big floor, just for the ease of it, because it's just 6 bolts that hold on the door. But like I said, for today's goal, I'm going to try and have everything all apart, all suspension out, front end off, doors off, up on jack stands, and then maybe I can measure to see if anything's a little bit twisted or off, because just from what I did here this morning, looking underneath the front end, I could tell that it was tapped in the front, not much. The front apron is a little crinkled, and when I got under and looked at it, the front valance, the front stone guard, all that stuff has a Ford sticker on it. The bumper brackets on the front have Ford stickers, so it was fixed a long time ago because they're NOS panels that it was replaced with, which is pretty awesome. And by the look of the outside of this car, it's not that bad, actually. Compared to what the frame and floor are. There's not huge holes in the quarters or anything like that. So it's actually a pretty cool car. And that's his intention, from my understanding. Leave it look like this and have it just be structurally just fantastic so that it's a good driver car. Somewhat similar to what I did with my green 66 coupe, if you have seen those videos that I had on that car. Just natural on the outside, but a solid driver car. So I'm gonna get started tearing pieces apart, and hopefully by the end I'm where I said I hope I was going to be for the day. So let's get started. So that's going to be it for taking it apart. I got to where I wanted to for the day. All the suspension's off the front. Everything out of the way to remove these shock towers. Anything on the firewall I kind of just wrapped up there. I'm going to leave these export braces on where they were to help somewhat align the new tower. Might be a little bit off, or I might have to move them a smidge, but it should get me pretty close with helping alignment. Everything's out of the inside. That's going to be in the way of the big one-piece floor. Other than I have to pull off some of the original firewall insulation because I'm welding those shock towers out front to the firewall, so I'll have to remove some of that. And then in the back, the only thing I might take off yet is the trunk lid, but I might not just because of how far it actually goes up. I can stand in here and weld because the one-piece floor is this whole trunk floor, transition pan, rear trunk brace. It actually welds to the taillight panel here, so I'll be drilling through these spot welds down around the quarters. It attaches to wheelhouses and the whole way up. So there's a bunch that's going to get cut out, but that'll be in the next video. This will probably be 3 separate videos. This taking it apart, one of all the sheet metal, and maybe one of putting everything back together and the fenders back on and lining everything up and making it look like a car again. So yeah, I'm excited to cut into this. You'll see the next video. It'll be pretty scary because I'm going to cut out the entire floor section, cut off the firewall forward, and it'll just be the cockpit basically, and then new metal will be prepped and going back together. So thanks for watching this video. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it for anyone that's watched, and see you in the next video.